Oh, did you
I, I,
see the ah?
I'm Xios. We had some technical difficulties. And down below we have
Didn't. I was playing Caspiel,
Serpent, who's playing Zed Big Fink.
and now we're just waiting forever for the next one.
Zenith, who was played by Zinni, is not able to make it today. She'll be here next week.
Due to illness.
Okay?
Due to illness. I believe I'm next. Sister Genevieve, played by Rexty.
And Bliss still too, played by Tavi.
So, last time on Wrath and Glory, totally not the Power Rangers, we made our piloting checks and to venture into the war. Now, in between the downtime, there was a dispute between Apothecary Crowley and Rogue Trader Dharma. How would everyone like to diffuse the situation?
I would like to defuse the situation by not being part of it.
Bliss is going to maintain her weapon and stay well away from getting shot again.
Yeah,
See how
everything
smart
else
I
that.
am today. I am not very smart today. Still decently, but not as much as I was.
So, the
Yeah,
Apothecary.
Caspiel knows not to mess with Space Marines. There was then a commissar.
Not wrong. The Apothecary
Is
wants.
anybody going to step up to try to solve this problem?
I think we all simultaneously put a finger to our nose now and don't know what to do.
For context, the Apothecary wants the party to go back to Tara in order to drop off the gene seeds that they have. The Rogue Trader wants everyone to keep continuing with the mission in order to do something with their homeworld.
The Terra? Is
Yes,
that the Blood Rain homeworld?
that's the Empire homeworld. A
I,
fancier
I,
name.
I, I know that, but wouldn't they take it?
Genevieve was all for turning around. It's the Emperor's command, after all.
Well, I mean,
Is it?
one vote for and 3 abstaining.
Is it the Emperor? Is the Apothecary telling us?
Well, the gene seeds are important to the Emperor and the Empire on the whole.
Oh, of course, but we can protect them.
Sounds like it's 1 for, 1 against, and everyone else is sucking their thumb.
What I know is that I was told by the laser cat that there's a heretic what needs stomping. And I got this mark on my eye that says I stomps the heretics. So, stomping is forward.
Not being labelled as heretics is backwards, though.
guy we're after is a heretic, right? Is that right, Laser Cat?
Yes, they are hacked.
Yeah, so we got to squish him.
Bliss is going to walk in with her now fully oiled and very pristine looking rifle. Look between the two of them. And then just go. Bah. And then walk out.
I agree with the steel tooth. Bah.
Until that man is dead, he will remain a heretic. If we do not return to Terra with these gene seeds, we may become heretics. He will always be there for the stomping until we stomp him. If stomping him is your only reason to disobey this command, then
Also,
it can still be filled out.
out of character for a moment. Isn't there like a fucking incredible, like, century-long queue to go to Terra? Are we implying here that the apothecary is going to skip us the queue and get us to actually visit Terra? Because like that would be a great, like, the greatest possible honor in the Imperium.
So here's the thing. Apothecary doesn't know what time it is, or what year it is right now.
Yeah, it's entirely likely that the apothecary doesn't know that there's a queue.
I mean, it wouldn't have
Oh,
changed
no.
for
And
that
based
long,
on
would there?
based on the time slipping problem we seem to be having, we might actually get to Terra before the Emperor even gets on the throne.
If anyone could skip the queue, wouldn't it be Space Marines?
Yes.
Yes, that is true. If anyone could.
Although I only heard about the queue to get an audience with the administration. I haven't heard anything about getting onto the planet itself. Although that would make sense, given the limit of spaceports.
I'm sorry, the player is having difficulty remembering. We did find something linking what happened at the station to the mission we're on, right?
Yes, you found out that you lost 2 months.
Yeah, but like there was something that linked that to our destination.
You had found out that something had gone onto the ship, did chaos magic fuckery, and froze time for everyone that was in that room.
Right.
Yeah,
But
we
there
have
was no
no
link to
proof
the
that
mission
what
we have.
happened to. We have no proof that what happened to the station is because of our mission. We were on the station because of the mission, because that's where the laser cat was. That's the only link that we had there.
Yeah. No. The queue is basically, it's so big because Terra now, as the homeworld, is now basically just one giant cathedral planet. Aside
Yeah,
from
so
having
So the queue is not new.
no, basically there's it's because while it does host the headquarters of all the imperial institutions, the Inquisition, the Imperial Guard, the Navy, etc. The main purpose, like people go to the planet for, is the pilgrimage, because people want to go there to get a glimpse of the cathedrals of the Empire, and also to get a glimpse of the palace itself. And the administrator of the planet daily.
Right. Well, I'm just a simple orc. I got orders, and jumping through time don't seem to affect them. But if you're telling me that there's other orders, then I guess I'm along for the ride. It's a little above my pay grade. What am I getting paid, by the way?
I believe your continued existence and ability to continue crushing things.
Fine, but I'm keeping any teeth I'll find. So yeah, I don't it's got an opinion. It's all confusing to me.
So, Dramak is yelling at the Space Marine, reminding them that they have a time limit that they have to stay within. Whereas Space Marine is just arguing back and forth, explaining that they just don't care about that.
I mean, Zed honestly doesn't understand enough about imperial politics and the chain of command to have an opinion here.
Bliss is wise enough not to speak up and get shot at again. Like, out of character, I think we should weigh in and let the sisters' opinion carry the weight here, because
Possibly the Psyker as well, but definitely one of them, both of them.
Yeah.
Definitely not us.
I'm pretty sure the Mechanicus guy, gal would want to go, because it puts us on a way on the route. If we go to Terra, that means we can go to Mars.
Well, didn't Call one nation?
Oh yeah, there was the Server Skull.
Yeah. But I don't know. I can't speak for the tech priest. Zed doesn't care what Call wants.
And the Psychus is the opinion of not getting shot, and that sounds more and more like going to Earth.
That's the strangest path thing I've ever seen.
Anyone else see the Space Marine punch a hole in the hull, get out of the ship, go, and then walk like across the ship's hull, then punch a hole in the hull again and come into the cockpit? Is that how he's resolving this?
I know
that's
that the
just-
shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
No, that's
Some
just
orc
him.
said that.
No, that's just him sulking.
Right, you have a new token there.
Oh, I do?
No, Citadel
he
does.
does.
Wait, I think I just...
Still with my face. Still with my face.
Roll 20 just froze.
Yeah, it did.
Why did you open Bros 20?
Roll 20. You know what I mean? Wow, okay, I have to relaunch it. Yeah. Oh, we'll be right back. I don't have a BRB screen for this. Shit. So, yourselves as
we
I
need
hide
it.
the overlay.
We need a BRB screen with Audible, the various characters doing something silly.
I want to take this opportunity to tell you about my sponsor, Warg Orky Legends.
I mean, if you really want, I could accept that said sponsorship.
It is literally an internet joke.
You should be able to log in.
You're doing the Monty Python credits music from Holy Grail.
Okay. Back to OBS, so re-enable that and not dox my own IP again.
Might want to not bring attention to that.
I'm hoping I edited that properly. That doesn't even show up on the screen.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
can move again, so that works.
Is there
Oh,
one
you didn't have.
synonym or two synonyms?
I see just Caspiel, who suddenly turned into a woman and has a big glowing ball.
No, you don't know. That could just be an androgynous scion that's royalty free.
Yeah, I'll dig that. That could be
You
an
motherfucker!
androgynous scion.
I was asking for help to find something, and you just find a royalty-free source, and not tell me.
Look, it was so fucking hard. I spent like 4 days trying to find something psychic related. That's the best I could come up with.
I spent a whole 5 minutes making my character in Hero Forge. How dare you?
Bliss is going to
Where's the
walk
Space
past
Marine?
the. Bliss is going to walk past Caspiel and be like frown. She's pretty sure they didn't have tits before we did the warp jump.
What? It's doing it again. Okay.
I mean, power arms usually isn't usually form-fitting, so just growing tits suddenly must be quite ouch.
I mean, I'm not going to question the genetic superiority of the far future.
I mean, if it was power made for the female form, it'd be fine, but male form and then, while inside it, growth.
So, Darmok getting frustrated. Slashes at the chair here, utterly destroying it. Then shouts, "How about a compromise? We go to our first system across the world, and then see if we can find you a ship so you can ferry the seeds back on your own."
That sounds like unrequired problems. We wouldn't have to enter the warp to go back to Terra.
But the queue, it's so long.
Also, I'd probably get shot.
You'll get shot either way. It's just a matter of time.
Well, but if we go to our destination, I can shoot back. On Terra, shooting back is very much not a good thing.
I'll give you that.
I'm fine taking me chances with heavily armed heretics. That sounds like good fun. But getting put on my knees and executed just 'cause of me, that don't sound like fun to Zed Big Think. Sister, you're the only one who knows what's going on. What do you say?
I have offered my opinion. I believe we should go to Terra. If the apothecary can get us past the queue, we can complete that mission with enough time to head back. And then also
Right.
we won't have the chance of becoming heretics.
All right.
So Mark fixes the chair enough that it's upright. Sits in it. I will need a piloting check from you.
Piloting.
Oh no, it's not let me.
Difficulty number?
6. As I go to quickly convert this TIFF to a PNG, because apparently Foundry does not do TIFFs.
You things do anymore.
It's not letting me roll.
Alright?
I see a roll.
That's weird. I don't see my own rolls.
It's the found destination of not seeing rolls. It's passed on to you now.
Yeah, there's 2 pilots tests from Sister Genevieve in the chat right now.
Yeah, I rolled the second one because I didn't see the first one, and I didn't see the second one either.
That's okay. We don't see the first one, right, guys? Right, guys?
No, I clearly see that heresy. So, there are some complications. Just normal traveling, it's not through the warp, but something seems to go awry with the systems. The stars don't look right. The stars
Like they're
that.
not in the right formations or they don't look right.
Hold on. As you're like traveling through, using like the stars to anchor your ship and the gravitational pulls to get to where you're going, you seem to not be going where you should be going. The positions of them weren't accurate, and your destination is not where you should be. University map. Because I didn't type out universe, I just did uni. You find yourselves, hey, that's not where I'm. God, it has the grid on this map. You find yourselves on Catachan.
As in, we're not on the ship anymore?
No, you're like orbiting Catachan.
Well, looks like the decision's been made for us.
Blesson holds us a rifle.
Huh?
Blesson holds us a rifle, turns and points it down the hallway behind them.
It's a little paranoid.
She'll growl lightly and then go, Ketachan.
So where are we? Okay, we're there. It's not too far from where we left. What do I know about Ketachan?
It's a Umi planet. It's an ugly
Alright.
planet. A bug planet.
So, can we get lots of Yumis? Can we get a ship here to take the gene seeds back to Terra?
I'll ask the apothecary if this is close enough.
Just a slight walk.
I mean, it's a Yumi planet, right? Do they got ships?
As long as they haven't been eaten.
What are there things here that would eat them? I mean, I guess there are on most planets, but like, is there a particular reason we're worried about that?
Out of character, I know very little about Catachan other than the fact that it's the Rambo planet.
It is the fact the Rambo planet, yes. Catachan is one of the deadliest worlds in the Imperium. Everything.
There we go.
It's. I'm gonna. I know how to make it so you can all get this real quickly. Catachan. It is Space Australia.
What's Australia?
Everything wants to eat you, including some of the sheep.
All right then. Ha ha ha! That sounds like good fun. Let's go find a ship here. For the gene seeds. You know, for the Emperor. That's definitely why I'm doing this.
Bliss just looks very unsettled and uneasy now. And she's going to comment to the apothecary and such on the side. We mean to set down us here? Yes? Do not have big enough gun.
Oh, that's all right. I got us a big enough gun.
And I unsling my double-barreled big shooter.
That is just about the biggest gun one measly orc can carry.
I would prefer to go directly to Terra and not have to find another ship.
All right, give me another attempt.
Oh,
I'm at
we're
least in
not
the right
gonna
direction.
fight. We're not gonna fight on a fighting planet.
All right, give me your tech roll or piloting roll. Sorry.
Yumis ain't no fun.
Oh, I already see a second piloting test.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, it says you have. Nice.
Are you
Nine
willing to
successes
take
with a
that
ref
one, or are you
critical?
making me roll again?
Well, you see, you did that roll so critically successful. You somehow bypassed all the lines and everything. Just found yourself right into the atmosphere of Terra.
That's very bad.
That's
Uh-oh.
not great. That's horrible, actually.
We appeared in the atmosphere of Terra.
Just right outside the
Yeah.
atmosphere of it.
Oh, we're getting
Head
shut
of the
down.
queue. We
I
are
guess-
definitely in trouble.
I guess we just have
Right.
to roll new characters. I mean, that's gonna take a while, so
Escape pods. Where are the escape pods?
I'm immediately over the radio to any psycholyte that can any communication that can reach it. We have gene seeds. We flew gene seeds here. We are not attempting to circumvent the system. This was an accidental flight.
Huh. They will interrupt our regularly scheduled session there for a notice from Games Workshop.
What? What?
Apparently, they've released new lore for the Grey Knights.
Yeah, I haven't read the new stuff.
I just did. It's called the Terminus Decree. The
Wait,
Terminus. Go ahead.
are they pulling the trigger on the Terminus Decree?
Don't know, but the Terminus Decree has been fully detailed in the latest release of the Codex, apparently.
Oh,
And it says, and I'll quote from Games Workshop: held in a simple wooden box that only the Supreme Grand Master of the Grey Knights may open. The decree details the Emperor's final command to the Grey Knight chapter.
yeah,
The
it's one of the biggest mysteries of the setting.
Yeah, no, they've said what it actually says now.
Oh no.
The Master of Mankind can never be allowed to leave the Golden Throne. He must not be returned to life, he must not be reborn in another's body or allowed to ascend. And if he does, the Grey Knight's final duty is to return him to the Golden Throne at all costs, no matter what.
Well, that just throws in a giant wrench into everything I've written for this campaign.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It says,
Just not acknowledge that part of the law.
That's okay though. That's okay. The Terminus Decree has not been opened.
yeah, the decree offers no guidance on how this might be achieved, but it states that one day they may likely have to cut their way through the higher ranks of the Imperium, including the Custodian Guard, to get to the throne.
Wait, so they haven't read this decree?
It's never been opened.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Terminus Decree has never been opened. I'm honestly shocked that they're actually detailing it.
So everything's still in place then. They don't know what it says
Yeah.
in there. We're good.
Nobody knows what it says.
Yeah, no, it's just apparently in the latest codex, Games Workshop have released the actual Terminus Decree details, which is kind of shocking.
Yeah, that doesn't make a
Oh.
lot of sense to me, but okay.
Yeah, how would they know what to do in the case of things happens if they haven't read it?
It's wild.
So
They
back to the campaign.
Only a Supreme. Here's what it says in the wiki. Only a Supreme Grandmaster of the Grey Knights knows how to open a box, and he will do so only when all hope for the future of humanity seems lost. So those are the triggering.
I'm sorry.
But that's a condition that can have nothing to do with the Emperor leaving the throne.
Yeah, the Emperor leaving the throne wouldn't immediately be seen as
You know what?
no hope for the future.
You know what? This
Honestly,
all
it would
perfectly
immediately be seen as
works.
salvation.
Yeah, it's wild.
So he could just get up from there, and the Grey Knights do nothing because they didn't know.
Exactly.
See, this is why I don't like some of the new. They don't quite think things through.
Well, the Terminus Decree has been there forever. It's just we didn't know it was in it because it's only supposed to be opened when all hope is lost. Like,
Yeah, but I'm
it's
saying it's some of the newer guys who wrote this particular law.
yeah.
I just don't know
It's
why you
been
never
I'm gonna
detail
say-
it before it's opened.
Isn't the tagline of 40k in the grimdark future, there is no hope, only war?
yes.
So
No,
there is already no hope.
I didn't. Isn't it just that it's there's only war? I haven't heard.
Yeah,
hope
in the
part.
grimdark future, there's only war.
Yeah. It is There Is Only War.
Okay. I don't know where I got there is no hope, the only war. from.
Anyways,
I mean,
Zed
there
is
is
looking
no
for
hope, but-
escape pods.
So the apothecary shoves you aside, sister. What is your reaction to that?
I'll accept it. At the end of the day, this is technically his mission. We're just his chauffeur.
So he gets onto the comms. He gives his authorization codes, his chapter number, his name, what he is carrying, and just repeats it over and over again, hoping to get a response as your ship is alerting you that there is weapons being charged and targeting your ship.
By the way, Mr. GM, do you know that not all space marines, not all spaceships in the setting is supposed to go in the atmosphere?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay, I was just making sure.
This is exactly why I didn't want to go to Terra. They got
Oh.
darker, and it'd be bad for me to shoot them back.
Zed, are you saying you're gonna go down without a fight?
So,
Asbel has accepted his doom.
what do you do,
I mean,
sister?
no, but
I'm
it's
going to
better
start
not to go
flicking
down
through
at
radio
all.
channels. While he's repeating that, just like sending it to any radio channel that I can find. Or equivalent. I don't think it's just radio channels, but you know what I mean.
Vox.
Vox. I'll even like attempt to get something from. I personally can't, but I will tell the tech priest to get something from the servo skull. Get some form of clarification, something.
So, they try getting the servo skill up and going.
Wait, I can do that. I mean, the same method ought to work, right?
Oh,
And here's to hoping the orc doesn't take using his head literally.
Yeah. Give me the core skull. I could at least turn it on. I'm pretty sure.
By the way, oh wait, I just see. Oh, I see just black. Well, I can see my character.
Yeah, I
And
also see. I just see my character in black.
I don't even see my character.
Far, far, far right corner. But hold on, I'm adding light. Ta-da!
Ah, there we are. There we are. Lovely.
I've still got nothing. I'll
Refresh.
try rejoining.
Anyway, Zed's gonna try to hotwire a
Servo skull.
You cut out for me, sir.
Hello, I think I got disconnected there for a second.
Oh, we can hear it again.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hotwire a call inferior.
Alright, give me your tech roll.
All right. Keeping in mind that I've done this before.
So you're gonna have a DN5 now.
Okay, that's still difficult because I'm not as smart as I was then. Boom.
So, the skull sparks and is trying to get out of your hands.
I'll let it out of my hands.
It whirs by. It's a little bit damaged from not being wired to the best way. And
I mean, what you essentially saw was I like opened it up, took two wires, tore them apart, and hot wired them back together again. That should not have worked.
Yeah. So it's flying by. It's a little unstable. It's like going to the left, to the right a little bit, but still trying to go forward. It bonks between the sister and the Space Marine as it interfaces with your ship's communications. It shouldn't know what's been going on. It's been off, but it seems to have known exactly what it needs to do. This is Basilius' call. Please power down your weapons.
It's good to have friends in high places.
I
I
will
mean, we don't
need,
know that's going to work yet.
yeah, I will need everyone to give me a resolve.
What is with you and resolve?
It is the closest thing I can think of for most rolls. Because technically, this would be more of a physical deck, but there isn't really one that would fit for this. So
Is this fear or terror?
just select either one. It doesn't really matter for this. I just need those kind of dice popping up.
So we're all rolling fear, you said?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ain't bad.
Wait, did you say physical? I mean, we have strength, toughness, agility,
Right. I keep forgetting I can actually use those instead. Sorry.
athletics.
The heat is getting to me.
Okay, so we're not rolling fear.
Oh no.
What
Sorry.
are, what
This
what
will
am
be
I rolling?
athletics. I was on the wrong
Oh.
tab.
Okay. Have we
I,
crashed?
I feel it should be psychic mastery.
Ha 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 ha.
All right, I got 3 on athletics.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's not bad, Caspiel.
How the fuck did I get the same as the sister? Oh wait, not the sister.
You got same as me.
Yeah, they all.
The orc. Yeah.
And you got a glory point off that. I just
Yeah.
need steel tooth.
Are we wounded?
No.
No, I think you have too many remove it after you have been wounded. That probably have been there since us combat.
Is it zeroing a number to have no wounds?
Yes.
Okay, I fixed that.
Nice.
So all of you managed to keep your balance on the ship as 4 shots are fired that just go right outside of the ship. Nice big explosions with bits of fire and brimstone. The ship shakes and is not really stable as it rattles around. You'll keep your balance on the ship. You're not flying around or anything. A couple of terminals spark up overhead, and your systems are reporting that the weapons are powering down. Sister, you are getting a communication with docking coordinates.
Oh, good. We're not dead.
I'm taking it that I don't need to do a whole ass pine check to do these
No.
coordinates.
That brings you to your current location on the map. Which I think I inadvertently may have gotten this to scale.
For the characters?
I think like the width of a street might be about 30, 35 feet, no?
This statue right here. And this bench next to me. Eh. I mean, it's very
Yeah,
close,
that's about
but
right.
I
About
did
right.
intend for that, but you have like space that all of you can move through the streets.
Are we jumping off the? Where are we landing? Confused now.
Far,
mean,
far
that-
right of the large map.
Okay. We landed off the map.
I'm sorry. How are we not a giant metal pancake?
Don't worry about it.
Because we landed. Ducked.
Yeah, I'd like to point out you said that not all ships can do it. Ours can.
What?
You have a small
no,
ship. It is
Sh-
not
sh-
a
sh-
grand, giant rogue trader ship.
Did we teleport into the atmosphere carrying no momentum, or what happened?
Your inertial
We're given
dampeners
docking
did their
coordinates,
jobs.
and we docked.
Would you like to keep picking holes on the fact that we're alive?
Maybe.
I can kill you right now if that's what you want.
That means I can leave this campaign?
No, you don't get to leave.
Shit.
No, you stay here. You can check in, but you can't check out. Okay, well, Bliss is going to make sure her weapons are all properly holstered, and before they got off the ship, she proceeded to, take some of that nice weapon oil and slick it over her fur and make her fur nice and shiny.
Right. I think it might be best for me to stay on the ship.
I don't think the orcs have ever reached Terra. Would a Terran citizen even know what an orc looks like?
Probably
Boy.
not.
I mean, we'd definitely be Xenos of some sort.
That said, allowing the orc to set foot on the holy soil of Terra, is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Imagine if a custodian just happened to patrol them. Caspiel sensing hub of county size just stands next to that.
We don't even need to get off the ship.
Yeah, Caspiel's not getting out of the ship anyway.
Zed's definitely not. Zed's just gonna go back to his kitchen/workshop.
Good point, actually. Only the sister needs to get off the ship. Not even the sister. Yeah, we'll just all stay on the ship. This seems like the safest course of action. DM frantically trying to figure out what to do with this.
So, the space.
I mean, I will go as far as the docking as the docking bay, so that I can help the Space Marine off. But this is a Space Marine's mission.
So, Apothecary Crawley here glares down at you and says, You hand. As he lifts up one of the shelving carrying about 200 or so gene seeds and then points to the other one carrying about the same.
Who's he talking to?
Sister.
Okay.
The sister will do her best to rise to the occasion.
Give me a strength check.
By process of eliminations, Sister's just the only candidate. That there's two not so human looking people, and then there's a scrawny looking human. Like
Difficulty number?
6.
that is heavy. Do you want to roll use a raft to reroll those? I think it's 1 raft point for all of your failures, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 1 wrath point for all the failed dice.
If I can.
Does that still have a complication if you reroll it?
Yeah, I don't remember if you reroll the raft die or not. I think it's wasn't it even set in so you can click somewhere on
Yeah, you
the
right click the
dice?
dice.
Guess we'll just have the automation show us whether or not the
Yeah.
raft die can be rerolled.
It amuses me that with the push to talk button making you go up higher in the air, it's like you tried to lift this, but you just sent yourself flying.
No, see, because what happened was I engaged thrusters in order to lift the thing.
For once, it's kind of fitting.
I don't like.
So
Why
you
is that
managed,
Sorry. Go ahead.
you managed to lift up the rack, but whatever it is you have like holstered on your hip, would be your sword, staff, or whatever, it just falls to the ground, clanking around. And the Space Marine turns around, getting worried that you dropped the gene seed, but just sees your weapons on the floor. Sister, you need to take better care of your gear.
I'm aware, Apothecary.
Oh, there you are. He drops them off over here with the combat servitor. As the servitor starts scanning the gene seeds, there's a complication. And you notice the servitor is just pulling up their wrists as they activate their Vox terminal. You see charging
These
toward you.
genes are already in Space Marines because time.
How'd you guess?
Because it was that, or these gene seeds are already far beyond the time that they should have existed.
Reporting for duty, sir. Nope, I'm in perfectly good health. What do you mean you have my G? Huh.
There are 2 apothecaries now.
I'm very glad I stayed on the ship.
No, wait a second.
This is one of the gene seeds that's in the rack that the servitor scanned.
Yeah, but is that a blood raven?
No,
Is it a Grey Knight?
that is just a regular tactical space marine high con. Don't make me have to identify what they are.
Yeah, what chapter are they from?
It does matter because we only had 2 chapters on the ship. So if he's from another chapter, what the hell happened?
No, you only saw 2 chapters. There are 400 gene seeds. You only encounter like 16.
Isn't it highly irregular for one to carry another chapter's gene seed?
Yes. An apothecary from another chapter will only carry another chapter's gene seed if the apothecary from said chapter is dead. And there's no one else to get them.
Well,
Which
that
was the
does actually.
case.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we saw that in that series.
Yes, we saw a salamander taking the gene seeds of the Ultramarines back to the Ultramarines because the apothecary for the Ultramarines was dead.
Remember, the amount of work this apothecary had to do was far above the amount that they should be have to carry around. Hence, them also shooting your character on first sight and then passing out.
I may be able to clear up this misunderstanding, says.
Yes, sister.
The ship we were stationed on suffered from a time dilation because of its closeness to the warp. As such, it seems that we've arrived here before you were sent on the fateful mission that caused your gene seed to come back. I can say no more about that in case it causes problems.
Just
Wibbly wobbly.
kind of like nods, looks very confused, concerned, wants to ask questions, but stops himself.
I can't even tell him what ship we're from in case it stops him from going and then really fucks up the timeline.
How does 40k not have a ton of time before
So I looked into this, and
paradox?
It does. It's just generally dealt with by the Inquisitors.
yeah,
There's actually
Uh,
there's actually an entire division of the Ordo Superior Inquisition which is like disappeared because time travel, and that's the that's the time travel Inquisition basically.
they're essentially like Star Trek's, what was it, 31?
Yeah, Section 31.
Ordo Kronos. They're the Inquisition section that's supposed to deal with time travel events. They vanished. Like the entire order.
Or did they?
Exactly. Yeah, the Ordo Kronos has disappeared entirely down to the last man. They just literally disappeared.
Darmok corpse up. Are we done here? That just goes through each one of your voxes.
On the landing pad we're on, is there the standard, like, you know, Imperial? They'd be honor guard if they're fucking guardsmen on Terra. Is there their honor guard on the platform as well as, you know, technicians, etc.
Yes.
Cool. Bliss requires cancer sticks.
Are you going to go out onto the homeworld to get these?
No, she's going to activate the box and she's going to contact the regimental quartermaster. Just be like, "This is." I don't even know what my rank is anymore. Huh. Huh, we never established what rank Bliss is.
No, you didn't.
Or general. Done.
Well, it'll be higher. Well, considering how long she survives, she's going to be higher than Private, and probably higher than Sergeant. Major? Captain. Is Captain higher or lower?
I believe Captain's above Major. I believe. No, Major's above Captain.
So in regards to the Imperial Guard, the longer you survive, the higher your rank gets.
Yeah, because it's Lieutenant, Sergeant, Captain, Major. But I think the Sergeant Major in some cases, which is between the two.
I think the highest she'd be able to get is Lieutenant. Like that's the lowest possible commission rank she could probably hold, because I don't see them ever allowing her to be promoted upwards unless she became a hero of the Imperium.
All right, so Lieutenant Bliss. We
Sweet.
prefer LT
Yeah.
Bliss.
Lieutenant. Say it correctly.
Lufthansa.
Yeah, Lieutenant Spitzum of the Katachan is requesting some recaf and what are they called? Low sticks, that's the one. Basically coffee and cigarettes. She requests that they be delivered to the ship.
Alright, so these two troopers come up, dropping off the supplies. They kind of stare at the ship a little closely and concerned. They don't speak of it.
Bliss will wisely send Caspiel out to get the supplies.
So you get the supplies. Anything else?
No, that's it. Like, it's already probably the biggest honor a beastman has seen in fucking over 1,000 years to just be on a ship that's landed on Terra. Let's not push our luck here.
Alright. So setting off.
I mean, one assumes once the sister gets back.
Correct?
I wasn't sure if we were finished with what we were doing.
You've dropped off the gene seeds. You've done what the Space Marine wanted. I mean, they'll always accept more servitude from you if you're staying there.
Okay, then she will say, with your permission, sirs, I have a secondary mission to continue with, if I may be excused.
Dismiss, sister.
That too.
Whoop, wrong ship. You saw nothing?
You're right, I
literally.
didn't. There's no token there to give me say.
Yeah, good. So
Well, let me
nothing.
rewind the stream for a second there.
Thankfully, you can't, which doesn't allow you to rewind.
The time dilation of the actual stream would actually make it possible, but yeah.
Let's see. The apothecary just needs to. Out here.
But it's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere.
All alone.
There we go.
More or less.
So, you're back on your ship.
Bliss is going to open the Terran cigarette pack, well, glow stick pack, light one, and be like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." She proceeds to then eat it.
Wait. Did Bliss not smoke before?
She's had a low sticks before, yes. They're a very common thing in the Imperial Guard.
Okay.
But like, this
But
is a
the
low
purity
stick.
would be different.
This is a low stick made on fucking Terra. This is the good stuff.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
she could pawn one of these off to get some serious like gear. But yeah, she smoked a little bit of one and then proceeded to eat it.
If you are taking off, I will just need a piloting.
Again,
EN6.
Bliss just has like, it's coincidentally a look of bliss on her face. She's going to hold up one of the packs and like offer one to everyone else.
you know, considering I'm a pretty good pilot, I suck at fucking rolling.
That's how it goes. So as you're taking off, you kind of forgot to take the docking clamps off. So you get hailed by the watchtower. Ship 29476. Are you requesting permission to leave the docking bay?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Next time, recruit, remember to request permission first. Could be another
I'm not a
piloting
recruit.
ship.
I just don't usually pilot the ship.
It occurs to me that we could have acquired a pilot from Terra.
We probably could have.
Zed just walks over to Bliss and takes one of the cigarettes.
And immediately gets killed for it.
No, she's offered, like, she got more than one pack. She's offered, out of the pack that's open, she's offering one to everyone on board. Like, this right here, this is a transcendent experience for Bliss.
I am sorry, I'm usually piloting cathedrals.
Darmok will take one from you and snap his fingers in front of the cigarette and light it, kind of like how Constantine would.
Did you just use warp power next to the like on Terra?
Very, very low psionic.
It's because they're a laser cat.
Are we going?
Just to make things easier, the sister is going to hold out her flamer with the pilot light.
Yep. So
That's how Zed will light his.
Genevieve herself will not smoke because it is an impurity
Roar.
and she will not allow it.
It's all right. Oxygaz is better.
I'll need another piloting check, and hopefully you didn't go too low on this one. There you go. So you take off. You notice the weapons on the planet are turning towards the ship, but they're not powering on, they're just tracking. That brings us back to totally not the university map, but a universe map.
Right. Now it's time to get back to the mission. Going back to that planet with all the things what can kill you. So I can shoot 'em.
Yep. And
That is not our destination.
Oh. Oh, but it's a fun one.
oh, that. So I will need a DN10 piloting check for gauging into the warp.
Why are you like this, dear?
What?
All right. Oh, I'm all for voting that the sister gets some training in piloting.
So another piloting check.
Yes. This is you going into the warp.
And that's DN12, right?
10. Would you like it to be 12?
I'd like it to be DN1. I'd still probably fucking fail.
So, you make it somewhat through the warp, but things don't seem right.
Like, nothing seemed right since we got out of that simulation, so
Yeah. Strange that.
par for
Maybe
course.
we're still in the simulation. Maybe we never left.
Tempt the GM.
Hmm?
Don't tempt the
Maybe
GM.
we never got in.
So, your computer systems, they flicker on and off and reboot, and things don't seem right on the screen. Who wants to give me a tech roll?
Oh, I can do that. Dumpty dumpty dum. Dumpty dumpty dum. That's 5 successes and a critical.
So, with that, you notice something strange on these terminals. You made really good time, like extremely good time on your trip. Could say about 10,000 years early.
What?
Right, well, the first thing I notice is this terminal here is broken.
What system are we going to now?
You are
Let
in
me,
High Gothic system or Gothic sector.
let me fix this here.
Zed will punch the terminal.
It sparks.
Work. Work.
And the readout stays the same.
This is going to require big fixing, which requires big thinking. Luckily, I'm Zed Big Think, and that's what I do. Let me pull open this panel here and see what's inside. Oh, there's your problem. There's too many wires.
Oh dear.
Anyone going to stop Zed?
This is watching with interest.
See,
See,
this is
normally I'd
why.
consider stopping Zed, but for some reason this has worked every other time he's tried it, so...
Is the tech priest going to stop them?
I'm a technical genius, I am.
So, I forgot to ask if Zinni wants me to do anything with their character.
Oh, let's see. This one don't look important. Let's take that out.
But I would imagine Zinni would trip up about you just pulling all the wires out, right?
Not all of them, just the excess ones. They're slowing down the system. That's why it thinks it's 10,000 years ago. 'Cause the system's running that slow. So Weezy's gotta pull out some of the wires, make it nice and efficient. And what's gotta be left is a lean, fast machine that will tell us the proper time.
Okay, give me a tech roll, DN6.
I am very good at this. IGM.
Yeah, I see that. So you get a very long span of numbers. The year and month day, they're still the same, 020.M31. But the time is going down into like microseconds.
Well, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is the clock runs better now. The bad news is we're 10,000 years in the past.
Bliss is going to pipe up and go, well, this maybe mean you've the first stalk now.
Sister, you probably know your history, right?
Zed hears that and then just kind of stares off into the middle distance, clearly thinking.
I mean, the sister would know. I don't know.
This puts you in the middle of the Horus Heresy.
Fun.
We should.
I will note that I mean, I don't think Zed would know this, but like there are orcs during this period.
I don't think any of them would be working in any capacity of the Empire, though.
No.
No, probably not working for the Empire now.
I believe in 30k there were barely a thing. They existed, but they weren't as anywhere near as dangerous or as big as they are now. Oh, well, they were bigger, I think.
I mean, they didn't have the big warlord uniting them together in gigantic wogs. The wogs were, caused by smaller warlords. So they were local problems on lots of planets.
Could I just reverse back into the warp and try again?
I mean, you can try, but things could get worse or better. It's the warp.
Oh,
There's nothing worse than being in the middle of the Horus Heresy.
are you saying that out loud, by the way? So Bliss is going to...
No, she would just say that this is a bad time to have come out in. She's not going to say what it is.
Bliss is going to come into the cockpit and go, we should contact local Imperium force. Try to re-navigate warp, yes?
Is there any clear notes on what was controlled by the traders and what wasn't back
No.
now? No? Cool. No, we're just going to go back in the warp and pretend this didn't happen.
Well, Bliss is going... Go ahead.
I think we should find a planet so I can go outside and do some stuff for a little while.
No, not this far in the past. We don't know what your little amount of stuff can do to a planet. And we'd like all of these planets to still be here when we get to the right time that we're meant to be.
Fun.
Time travel's not fun.
I found a map.
Did?
Oh god.
Where did we pop out?
In the Gothic sector, on the other end from the Gilead system.
Close to Fenris, it looks like that would be.
Put this into the stream channel when I find it. This is the best approximation. Yellow is loyalist, red is chaos. Well, Horus.
Uh,
And then there's contested area. By my accounting of where we are, we're either in that tiny pocket of loyalist space that's cut off, or we're in that bit that's in active battle right now.
yeah.
Where did you post
Gotta
this?
go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
I posted it. In
there we go.
That's
There we go.
that's what everything looks like right now.
Uh-huh.
I think you're right where the eye is.
Yeah, so we're in Horus-held territory.
There's that. So it's about that.
Gotta go, gotta
big.
go.
Sister, are you leaving it up for debate with your crew about going, or are you just going back into the war?
Bliss, while this was all going, Bliss is going to the comms, to the Vox, and is about to turn it on.
No, I immediately turn the ship around and full blast it. I don't even care about piloting now. We need to go back in the warp. We cannot stay here.
The sister took one look at the map and was like, nope, nope.
Too much heresy, need to go back.
Okay, how precise is the pin that you put in the map there?
What pin? The eye?
The pin that that Xios put in the map to show where we are.
What was the beginning of that? Sorry, I was reading a message.
How precise is the location?
A little wiggle room.
Is that the location of the place we're
Okay.
going, or the
Because there
location
is a
of us?
spur of Imperium loyalist controlled space that goes past. Like if you track the sector lines, the line that on Xios' map runs from Terra northeast through the Storm of the Emperor's Wrath and everything like that. That corresponds with the line on Tavir's map that goes northeast there as well. And you can see that there's like a little spur of Imperial controlled territory
Yeah, there
that
is.
goes out there. We could be within that or on the border of that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm just pointing out that we have options.
I don't think that pin is us. I think that pin is the planet we're going to. Because it was there before we even got to this area.
No, the planet we're going to is Gilead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Gilead. The pin is us.
The pin is
That's
us.
a planet in the Gilead system. We're not going to Gilead itself.
Yeah, that's just the location of the Gilead system. You're going to
I'm pretty sure we're
Tunnel.
over here where Xios' cursor is.
I thought we were going to Gilead.
You are. That's your destination.
We are, but we came out of the warp 10,000 years in the past. Therefore, Gilead probably doesn't even exist yet.
Right, which is why we're
Technically.
at the section that's pinned. Is that right,
Yes,
Xios?
you're at the section
No.
that's pinned.
Oh, are we?
Yes. I said you were in the Gothic
Then that's a
sector.
lot further from the warp than I thought we'd come out. I could have swore that pin was there last session. Why would it be there if we hadn't got there yet?
No, the pin I never moved. It was still back down here. Remember? I was showing you
Yeah.
in Katachin.
Yeah, if
Yeah, it was in Katachan.
if Cyrus wants to bring up the map that I sent them on the stream so that people can see what we've been talking about.
I've already failed to pilot us back into the warp anyway, so...
Then I agree with Zed here. By the looks of that map correlating, we are in that tiny little spring of the Imperium is holding on to. But we
Or at
are
least
in...
near it.
Yeah, but we are in that entire section there that's cut off.
Work. There we go. Yep. There we go. So that's Terror. Right in the center of those weird circly thingies. I think you're kind of where that eye with the down arrow is, symbol for Horus.
We're on the other, I mean, at least where you put the pin, we're on the other side of that diagonal line that runs through the left side of the eye, but we're a little further south than that.
Yeah.
I don't think they can see where you're pointing as the.
No, they can't, because I don't have a way of highlighting that.
So like the diagonal line that runs through the eye is the same as the diagonal line that's just south of the here. I'll highlight this line here.
Yeah.
Is the same as the diagonal line on the other map. So you can use that to coordinate where we are.
Yeah, so I think that's basically where that symbol is.
I
Which would
think
put
we're a
us
little
right
bit
in
closer to
smack
Imperial
bang.
space than that, but yeah.
Yeah, where that symbol is to the right.
Yeah, if you go back, because you can see here is the junction between the diagonal line on the other map.
Yeah, where the text
And where
says
that
Horus's forces and legions. Is
yeah,
that
so if you
corner.
go if you go back then to this map, you see, yeah, you can see the junction there between right where Tavir said. And then further down to the southeast near Terra, right around.
Yeah, no. If that line just above where it says Horus's forces on that map is the same line as that one, then we are smack bang in the middle of Horus's forces, not in the yellow space. Yeah. Based on our current location.
Well, let the DM do a final say and move on.
You are within Horus's sector.
Cool. On the box.
Not for long to the warp.
So,
right, your roll.
Unless somebody stops Bliss, she's going to open the box and get on local Imperial channels.
You are getting a flamer pointed at you.
Sister, it's not time for another low.
I'm going to burn up every single low that you're currently carrying, and the rest of you if you touch that box.
She tilts her head quizzically, but she's not going to argue.
This is a bad time. There is too many heretics. We cannot fight them all.
Go.
So, as you're entering the warp, things aren't going that well. It seems you're not as good of a pilot as you thought you would be.
To be fair, she is in full panic mode right now.
So you come back out of the warp, find yourself in Valhalla.
What are those readings? What time? What year does it say it is now?
So it's a little bit better. It's still a Horus heresy, but it's towards the end of it.
Okay, that's arguably worse. Because if it's towards the end of it, Imperial-held territory is all the way back in the Segmentum Solar.
Uh-huh.
If we keep jumping like that, I may be sick.
Hold it in, we're going again.
Let's look out a window just to see if there's anything out there.
Do you stare into the abyss?
Just looking out the window because, like, before we jump again.
I don't think this window's probably just cameras.
Then she's using a camera to have a look.
So there's a
the ships do have windows though, especially in the Imperium because they're like flying cathedrals.
There is a lot of blasted, broken ships. Roll me a D100. I assume you're like still smoking, right?
Uh-huh.
So as you're like on the last two drags, something is like coming towards the porthole that you're looking out of, or the terminal, whatever, and bonks into it. And as it turns, you see the helmet of a space marine with their head still inside of it.
Cool.
I take it you're going back into the warp?
There's nothing for us here but death. Yes, we're back in the warp.
Does anyone check the Geller field integrity?
That's for our psyker to do.
Psych is over there like, don't say things like that. Psych.
Oh, would I be
The,
here?
the problem is that we're running with a Galliffield in chaos space. They can probably detect that.
Why are you all just handing the GM all this free ammo? It's complaining about me trying to kill everybody.
I mean, the
But you were
Galliffield is
looking for a certain death. I'm looking for fun little tidbits that could happen.
like standard on all Imperial ships, so
Yeah, but this is a dead space. There are no other ships here except us.
anyway.
So it's Galliffield the Psycho thing. I thought that was Astra, the
Astronomicon.
Technically, it is the Astronomicon, but because we don't have that, it's the Psycho's job.
wait. I thought all ships needs to have one.
If we had a full crew, we probably would have one. We do not have a full crew.
There will be a navigator on board. There has to be to get through the warp.
So, what would be the role for this?
Like mastery?
There hasn't been one mentioned, and I thought I was doing the navigating as the pilot.
The pilot navigates, but the navigator Psyker is who stops us from, getting engulfed in the warp.
Yeah. So, what would be the
The
role
fact
for?
that we haven't made it.
What would be the role for you checking your Galliffields?
Probably psychic mastery.
All right.
Psychic
Give me
mastery.
Psychic Mastery. DN10.
Yay! Oh. I mean, I have more dice than the end. Did it roll?
Not yet.
Try it. Come on. There we go.
There we go.
I'm gonna use a little draft there. Right click. Eh. There you go.
So, you managed to stabilize a bit. You notice that your ship is getting very, very overheating with all this warping. It's going to be pretty bad if you go a couple more times. Got maybe one more jump in you.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad if the GM ended the campaign by forcing us to do a very high skill check so many times.
I mean, these are.
Without telling us that piloting was very crucial and that we should have a character with the high piloting.
I mean, you have one with high piloting.
Piloting is
Not
very
what-
crucial because we've decided to keep using piloting. Like, we're not being forced to do this.
Okay, let's just put.
I mean, I would argue that considering none of us can live for 10,000 years, our mission requires us to keep trying.
I mean, you could do your mission early.
It's impossible to do the mission early. The guy doesn't exist yet.
Their planet might.
I mean, we have to do some time fuckery to track down his ancestors and then kill them, but how would we even start on that?
Yeah, the Imperium of Man is so chronically inbred planet to planet. There's no way that we could trace their family tree.
I mean, technically, your mission isn't really just to kill them. It is to help their planet become welcome into the fold.
Yeah. But we can't welcome them into the fold 10,000 years before anyone even knows about them. I'm pretty sure that would cause problems with the timeline beyond someone farting on a planet they shouldn't be on.
I never said it wouldn't. I just said you could.
We're not Games Workshop. We're not going to fuck with our own law, thank you.
Alright, so give me your piloting check.
I already did.
Did? Oh. So things are getting worse if you're piloting. You end up finding yourselves just on the edge of the storm of the Emperor's Wrath. You can see it from your windows even.
What does the chronometer say?
You're about 1,000 years early than the normal timeline. You're 39K.
Looks like that's the closest we're getting.
He rode himself into a corner.
Okay, help the dice.
You're the one that decided where we ended up.
True. But
You're the one that decided to set the fucking ID in.
I take it you're going to use normal travel to get to there?
Yeah. I will explain to our imperial, our wonderful rogue trader of the best variety that 1,000 years early is the best we can do.
No, when I said that our mission was paramount that we get there on time, I did not expect you to get there early.
Well, I could try flying us through the warp again, but we've seen how that works, and it doesn't. This ship probably needs vast repairs on all systems before we do that again. Let's just hope your planet 1,000 years ago had the ability to do that.
Casper wouldn't say that, but the player wants to point out it's the rogue trader who did the fuck up for not bringing a pilot. That's very much his responsibility.
He did what he could with what he had, to be fair, but yes.
I mean, we were just on Terra. He should have recruited someone.
We couldn't take any beast people out of Terra, and also when we got to Terra, it was before we should have left anyway.
Yeah, none of you are part of a rogue trader's litany at that time.
Yeah. I was probably still fighting the battle that caused me to be on my own. Which actually makes more sense why they lost me, because for some reason my ping showed up on Terra around the time that the battle was ending.
So, would you like Zed to do the piling to Gilead from there?
He hasn't done any of the piloting, so no.
Yeah, Zed doesn't have any piloting.
Give me your piling.
He's our tech priest.
DN6. For a moment, I thought that said heresy.
I wouldn't be surprised with the way I've been rolling.
So, It takes a bit. Your ship's like struggling. Some paddles are exploding and sparking, but you managed to get there.
Get over the box. Orbiting ship C-147 to ground comms. Anyone reading?
Whoop. Or disconnect.
Who'd we lose? Oh,
Our
Serpent.
dog.
Power cut, maybe?
Maybe. Give him a few minutes.
Yeah, he did have a not full disconnect earlier, but partial. Anyway, we suddenly couldn't hear him, so. And then we hover over the planet and we engage in the cryo chambers. Is completely unmolested for 1,000 years, so the GM can ride out of his stamina hole.
I think we're going to stop there today.
While the GM rewrites the campaign.
One has a good day. We're gonna stick around in our Discord a little bit after that, but we'll be back tomorrow with Swatter probably. This is Xios,
Best
your
of luck.
GM.
Caspiel's. Cinema's playing Caspiel. Oh, goddammit.
Zed was playing, so
Serpent was playing Zed Big Think.
Zinni is
we all
playing
have a game.
Zenith.
Rex D is playing Sister Genevieve.
And Tavi playing Lieutenant Steeltooth.